Imagine you're interviewing for a role you truly need and want. It's at a top firm, and you know that if you get this job, it can change your life and career for good. Everything is going well until they ask you,
All right, so Mari, please, tell me about a time when you made a mistake.
this question is super important for HR managers because it reveals crucial information about you, and it will most likely tell them if you're the right candidate for this role. And so if you answer badly, it can be a deal breaker.
I don't remember doing any mistakes in my previous jobs.
Telling you don't remember doing any mistakes in your previous jobs reveals a lack of self-awareness, and companies really don't like that because they want candidates who can reflect on their own actions and know when they've made a mistake and how will they do better in the future. But on the other side of the coin, revealing a too big of a mistake can be a mistake on itself.
So one time I once cost my previous employer $2 million because I opened a fraudulent email that stole thousands of clients' data.
I think you understand what I mean. Choose carefully what mistake you are going to talk about. Don't choose a really big mistake because it will never play at your advantage and it will worry HR managers more than it should. But those two previous answers pale in comparison to this one.
Yeah. So one time in university, I missed a deadline because my teammate didn't remember the due date.
So submitting a paper late is a legit mistake, right? But the problem with that answer was that you say that it's your teammate's fault, and that's not good because companies want people who are accountable and work well in teams. And so if someone in the team makes a mistake, it's the team's responsibility to make up for it. So we just analyzed 3 bad answers and we explained why those were bad answers. Now let's see what HR managers really want to hear, and let's see a sample of a great answer that you can use as well in your future interview.
I mean, I can't understand how a candidate would fail this question. It's super easy.
So tell us, what do you want to hear when you ask this question?
First of all, I want self-awareness. I want a candidate to know that he made some mistake, who is aware of it. I also want accountability. I want a candidate to say out loud, I made a mistake. But it's not enough. I also want to understand how he recovered from that mistake. I want to know how he moved on. What did he learn in the process? Finally, I also want to know what he will do differently next time.
You see, now that we exactly know what HR managers really want to know, it's just easy to craft an answer that responds to every point that the HR manager just mentioned.
So once in university, I had a busy week. I had 2 papers due and 1 final exam, and I've made a big mistake because I ended up studying more for my final exam than working in my 2 papers. So at the end, I missed 1 deadline in 2. That was my mistake. So what I learned from that situation was to maybe start earlier, better organize myself and better manage my time, maybe give more time for my papers because they were longer to work on than my final exam. So yeah, that's what I learned. So next time around, even at work and in university, I better organize myself and I better know what task, like how long will a task take me in the future.
So whether you missed a deadline, took too much on your plate, or you overpromised something to your client or boss, a great answer to this question always include accountability, you claim that it's your fault, what you learned from your mistake, and what did you do the next time. Employers love hearing those answers because they want to know if you've made all possible mistakes in your previous jobs, learn from them, and then come to this new company fully prepared so that they won't invest more in you and training you when you do those mistakes. IBM former CEO said, "Recently I was asked if I was going to fire an employee who made a mistake that cost the company $600,000. No, I replied. I just spent $600,000 training him. Why would I want somebody to hire his experience?"
Perfect, that's a great answer. And that's the kind of replies we're looking for in the question.
Thanks.
So let's continue on with the next question. And I would like to ask you basically, what are you looking for in this position?
Pause. To keep this video short, I will cut the scene here, and so next week we'll analyze what to answer when an interviewer tells you what are you looking for in this job. And so if you want to see it, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell button to get notified when this video comes up. And if you're viewing this video in the future, well, you can click here or you can find the link in the description to watch it. Thanks so much for watching this video until the end. I hope you learned something. If it was the case, hit the like button and tell me in the comment section below, what do you usually answer to this type of question? We've all made mistakes, right? Some are big, some are small. So if you want to share them, well, share them in the comment section below, because I just love it hearing those type of answers. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button so that it will help this video get seen by other people. And I'll talk to you next week. Ciao.